and welcome to today's video. I'll be going through with you guys my favorites and fails for the month of June. I do these videos ranking style. I'll go through products from my least favorite to my favorite product that I tried or rediscovered during the month of June. This video also serves as kind of an announcement that I'm taking some time off from YouTube. I will be traveling for the month of July and part of August and will not be able to film as much. I have some pre-filmed videos coming up and my husband has agreed to film a couple of videos for me, so stay tuned for those, but I will not have my regular filming schedule since I will be abroad. But today I have 10 or kind of 11, but you'll see what I mean when I get to them, products for you. And the first thing that I'm going to mention is the nail polish I'm wearing today. This is from OPI and this is part of their Hello Kitty collection. This particular shade is called Dream and Glitter. It is a glitter topper. That's just what I'm wearing today, but I do like it. I am a big fan of kind of these reddish tones. At number 10, I have a skincare product. This is from Verso Skincare, and this is their Dark Spot Fix with Retinol 8. I believe I got this in an Ipsy bag some time ago. I tried to make this work a couple of times, but I saw absolutely no difference in applying this. First of all, I couldn't get any product out in the beginning, so I thought maybe the pump is not working, but then I got it to work and I applied this pretty regularly. And like I said, I noticed absolutely no difference. So this is definitely a huge fail. I don't know if I got a bad batch or something. So if you did try this product through Ipsy or otherwise, please let us know in the comment section if you made it work for you. Because for me, this made zero difference and that's why it's at spot number 10. At number 9, I have a product from Physicians Formula. This is their Butter Cake Bronzer. And the scent is just truly lovely. It has this kind of vanilla cake scent that I do really like, but this product itself didn't work for me that well. First of all, I do find these stripes really hard to work with. I cannot get a brush to just get the highlighter shade. If I swirl it all around, the product was kind of patchy on me. It could be user error, it could be just that I had the wrong kind of brush, but I tried with my typical bronzer brush. I tried with a smaller brush so I could just get the shimmery strip to work, but all in all, I just could not make this to work. It did not look pretty, it looked muddy on me. And let me swatch a couple of these shades. So here are all the shades. I do think this shade right here is nice, creamy, and buttery. That might be the only shade that I got to work really well, but it was again hard to get it from there since it's such a narrow stripe. Here they are from the bottom up, and this is the highlight shade, which I do think looks really pretty, but again, I had trouble getting it out of there as a highlighter with a brush. So it wasn't really usable in that sense, but I do think these might work as eyeshadows. I think that's what I'm going to try with them. However, this is heavily fragranced and I have sensitive eyes, so I tend to prefer fragrance-free products on my eyes. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this product, but I do think it's a bit of a fail for me. Again, if you have this product and you made it work, let us know in the comment section. I'd love to know, but I do think it smells really good. I do like this collection as a whole, but this one just didn't work for me. It's just not designed the way that I would find usable. So that's why it's at number 9. At number 8, I have a product I've changed my mind about. This is from LA Girl, and this is their Shady Slim Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. And the spoolie in this is really nice, and this brow pencil is the narrow type. Really easy to apply, you get precise strokes. I do like that part. But for some reason, the color has changed with this. I used to really like this one. I swatched it here, and now when I applied it, it looks like it's orange on my eyebrows, and no one wants Oompa Loompa eyebrows. This has always been a warm toned brow pencil, a warmer brown, but for some reason it has now changed into very orangey one. And I don't know if it just has gone bad or what happened, but I don't think it's that old that it should have already turned. Either way, it's not really usable. I don't want that kind of brows, so definitely a disappointing product for me. It could be again that I got a bad batch, but again in the beginning this seemed to work just fine, and then the shade changed. So I'm not sure if it's really worth purchasing again because there's so many other brow pencils that I prefer over this. Actually, I have one coming up later in this video, so that's why this is a little bit of a fail in my book. The rest of the products in this video are favorites. There's no bad products coming up. If you don't like the negativity, I think you will enjoy the rest of the video. First up, I have from e.l.f. This is their Halo Glow setting powder. I have this in the shade Light, and this is a loose powder, and I did add a little bit right there for you to see. It is a very nice, slightly glowy powder, but there's no obvious glitter or anything. It's just this luminous powder, and it is pretty lightweight. It doesn't look cakey on my skin. I've really enjoyed it. I don't think it's the best powder I've ever tried, but in this price range, it is definitely a favorite. I have drier skin and I tend to prefer these slightly luminous powders, but it does set my makeup really well and definitely earns its spot at number 7 on my June favorites and fails. The next product I have is a product I don't typically feature in my favorites and fails. This is a setting spray from Ciade London, and this is their Dewy Spritz Spray. I wish it was sunny outside so you guys could see how beautiful this is, but this is a product, it even says there, shake to activate. And you shake it and this beautiful luminous sheen comes out of the bottom. I think you can see a little bit of it that's still there. I love this on those days when my makeup looks a little dry. I just add a little bit of this. It's not in any way glittery. I think it's just very like reflective. It is, and definitely not unnoticeable. I think you will notice it once you apply. So it's not just a wet or dewy look, but it does have this beautiful reflective shimmer in it, and I've really enjoyed this on those days when my makeup looks a little bit too dry. I don't tend to use setting sprays that much anymore, but this one has stayed on my vanity ever since I rediscovered it in my collection. Such a beautiful product. At number 5, I have the other brow pencil, and this is a brow pencil I've loved for a while, and it has been in my favorites videos before, but this is from e.l.f. and this is their Instant Lift Brow Pencil. The reason I'm mentioning it again is because I've discovered a new shade that I like. So I used to be really into this shade taupe, and I still like it every day for everyday use, but then this medium brown is slightly cooler and it looks better in photos. So I've really been enjoying that one on those days that I want a slightly more defined brow. On those natural brow days, I still use taupe, so this is still my favorite, but my new favorite is the medium brown shades. Either way, if you can find a shade in these Instant Lift Brow Pencils, I think you will like them. They are so creamy. I will say the tip is not a fine tip, but for me, I do have some brow hair and I do like a thicker brow, and this one works so well for me. It doesn't tug and pull my brow hairs, which some brow pencils have, which means I have even less brow hair than before, but this one is just so easy to apply. Highly recommend these. If you have never used a brow pencil, this could be the perfect first brow pencil. If you are a pro drawing brows, you might still like this. I think it's so easy to use and it does deposit just the right amount of color. My brows always look very natural when using this, so I highly recommend giving the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil a try if you've never done that before. At number 4, I have a body care product. This is from Fresh, and this is their Milk Body Lotion, and I absolutely love this one during the summer months. This one was actually sent to me for review purposes. Some of these products have been sent to me for that purpose. That has no bearing on my opinion about them. I have no obligation of posting about them on YouTube, but this just happened to be one of those products that was sent to me, and I absolutely love it. I think it's because of the scent partly. It is so light, yet they're very pleasant, and also it is so soothing on the skin. If you want a little pick-me-up, you can add this to your dry skin. It doesn't feel greasy. It is very lightweight, still not runny. So here it is. It's still not runny, and it packs a moisture punch. I know some of these products are just too watery and they don't really do much for your skin, but this one really is so hydrating, so soothing. Definitely earned its spot at number 4 in my June favorites. At number 3, I have a product type that I don't really often mention in my favorites videos, but this one just is so beautiful. This is a nail polish from Movala, and this is the shade Rouge Passion. This is a brand from Switzerland, and it is slightly hard to come by in the US, but they do have a website you can order some from. It looks like a really small nail polish, but I will tell you, only one coat of this is enough. It is so pigmented, and also it stays on so well. I'm wearing this on my toes and it stayed on throughout a pool day. It's just very long lasting, very pigmented, and I think these little bottles are perfect because I never tend to go through the entire nail polish, and I found that this is the perfect size. It's not too small so it doesn't dry up, but it's just the right size. I could not recommend these nail polishes highly enough. I think this brand is an excellent nail polish brand. At number 2, I have some eyeshadows. These are single eyeshadows, and these are from Sydney Grace. And I just love their formula. I think they have a beautiful matte formula, but also their shimmer formula is just so stunning. I've loved these for a while now. I have a couple of shades that I have had for a while now, but some of the newer shades are just so beautiful. I mean, these shades are so pigmented and they are just so stunning on the eyes. And also the mattes. These are just beautiful shades. I have been so impressed by this formula, and here I just quickly swatched them, just one swatch, and that is just so beautiful. I am so impressed with this formula. I keep reaching for these and in Clarity Cosmetic eyeshadows are some of the single eyeshadows I consistently keep reaching for. Absolutely beautiful. Let me swatch a couple of more. That is just so stunning. I could not be more impressed with this formula. I highly recommend giving Sydney Grace eyeshadows a try if you have never tried them. I mean, you saw me just swipe these really gently, really quickly, and look at that color payoff. Absolutely stunning. Definitely deserve their spot in number 2. Possibly could have been at number 1 if the next product hadn't just surprised me so much. But absolutely beautiful. I love these. Great formula. Sydney Grace is just amazing. At number 1, I have a product that you're probably not surprised if you follow me on Instagram. This is the Soft Gradient Blush from Kokie Cosmetics, and I just have one shade here called Sweetheart. I have 3 shades, but this is the one I've been using more lately. I love this formula. I have been so impressed with how beautiful it is. There's a quick swatch right there if you're curious what it looks like. This is a slightly glowy blush, just the way I like it. And I mean, this packaging is just so stunning. I love the elephant. I could not have been happier with this formula as well. Definitely earned its spot at number 1 on my June favorites and fails. I look forward to trying out more products from Kokie. I feel like I haven't tried enough from this brand, but what I have tried have consistently been amazing products. So this Soft Gradient Blush definitely earned its spot at number 1 on my June favorites and fails. So these are the products that are in my June's favorites and fails. Lots of amazing products, some excellent new discoveries, some rediscoveries that are totally stunning, and this one I think is kind of a rediscovered product as well. How beautiful is it? It is just so stunning. And then a product that always performs well, but I just discovered a new shade I love. Then this Milk Body Lotion. What a great product for the spring and summer. Absolutely love it. A Halo Glow from e.l.f., another good product. And then I had my unfortunate fails. This one I'm specifically wondering what happened to it. I wonder if I have a backup. I'll test that out and see. Here's just not a good product. I don't know if I just got a bad batch, but it didn't work. And this Butter Cake Bronzer, I just don't think this design is that good. I do think that one bronze shade looked beautiful, and I think the highlight shade looked pretty as well. And then probably the most pigmented regular nail polish I've ever tried. Mavala, excellent formula. So these were my favorites and fails for the month of June. Are there any products that you loved in June that you would like to share with us? I'd be curious to hear your thoughts, or any disappointing products. I'd be curious to hear those. So please share them in the comments so we don't buy any bad products and instead we discover some amazing products. But these were my favorites and fails for the month of June. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you subscribe. And if you like these kind of videos and want to see more of their kind, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.